the man was terrified to find that such a bold princess from another kingdom was actually his blind date. He couldn't help but sigh in his heart. At this time, the king suddenly laughed, saying the man was too funny. It turned out this was the princess's mother, also the king's wife. The prince beside him quickly praised him for his good fortune, but the man still had a worried face. He thought, if the queen mother looked like this, then one could imagine how the princess might look. At this time, the princess also arrived at the scene. The man was very surprised. He looked at the princess's beautiful face, and was instantly deeply attracted. The heir apparent beside them almost had his eyes fixed straight on her. But even if the princess was so beautiful, he could only watch. Just a few days ago, the prince learned that the king was looking for a husband for the princess, and directly asked for it on behalf of the heir apparent. But he already had someone he loved. How could he marry another woman? However, the prince had already made up his mind. The heir apparent, forced to marry, immediately went to his beloved, wanting to take her away and elope. But she could not bear to leave her family, so she proposed breaking up. The man was very moved by this. In order to repay the heir apparent's kindness, that night, when the prince was saying goodbye to the heir apparent, he stood out and said he would go on the blind date instead of the heir apparent. As soon as these words came out, the prince's mind turned quickly. The king had indeed not said which son should marry the princess. The heir apparent even thought the prince had another illegitimate son. He immediately told the heir apparent to step aside. His way of thinking was also something else. The prince decided on the spot to take the man as his adopted son, and let him replace the heir apparent in the marriage alliance. However, how happy the heir apparent was at that time was how much he regretted it now.